All right, good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year. The time is approximately 10:01. Welcome to the regular meeting of the Development and Environmental Review Committee. Today is January 8th, 2025. Could we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. Our hearts and our prayers go out to all the fire victims and all the personnel working those fires. Hoping the best for everybody. All right, my name is Mike Rosales with the Planning Division. Can we have a roll call, please?
Saul Guerrero with Land Development.
Michael Marhart, Water Department Engineering. Robert Castro, Water Department Environmental Control.
Chantel Choice, Planning Division.
George Velarde, Planning.
Zoridi Barra, County Fire.
Gary Orlano, Building Division.
Edo Barras, Integrated Waste Division.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the public hearing. Public comments for items listed and not listed on the agenda. Is there anybody that had anything that was not listed on the agenda they want to speak on? You're the applicants for the project. Okay, we're just going to move on to the consent agenda. There will be no separate discussion of consent calendar items unless a committee member requests that item be considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Moving on to the consent agenda item number 1, which is approval of the draft minutes. And today we recommend that we approve the minutes of the regular meeting of December 11th, 2024. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Aye.
All approved? Ayes?
Yes.
Ayes, ayes?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, moving on to the public hearing items. Public hearing item number 2. Chantel, can we have the item, please?
Yes, public hearing item number 2 is permit 22-17. It is a request to modify previously approved conditional use permit 0522 to allow the expansion of an existing religious facility on a parcel containing approximately 0.161 acres. The project site is located at 1424 West 21st Street within the residential suburban zone. The project is categorically exempt pursuant to section 15301, existing facilities. Today, staff recommends that the Development and Environmental Review Committee move this item forward to the Planning Commission for future consideration.
Chantel. And we're just moving this to forward to the Planning Commission just for an open date.
Yes, open date.
Okay. So recommendation to move to the Planning Commission. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
No, second. All in favor?
Yes.
Mike.
Thank you.
Mike, they need to submit revisions for me on that.
Okay, so the applicant here?
I wanted to know.
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to speak to you.
Okay, so would we have, well, it's an open date. So
Yeah.
so we'll make sure that they get completed before
Okay,
we
cool.
move it. Okay. All right, thank you. Moving on to item number 3. George, we have the item, please?
Yes, thank you, Mike. Good morning, everybody. Item number 3 is conditional use permit 23-21. This is a request to establish a fast casual restaurant, otherwise known as Hono Hawaiian, as well as a site and architectural review for the drive-through facility, which is approximately 2,200 square feet on a project site that is approximately 1.52 acres. The location of this project is at 1050 East Harriman Place. To the east, there is a existing multi kind of commercial tenant. Directly west is the San Bernardino Residence Inn. This project is zoned within the commercial regional or CR3 zone. It is categorically exempt pursuant to section 15303. This is for the reconstruction or conversion of small structures. This applies to structures about 10,000 square feet. So this building is a 2,200, so that's why we're using that one. We worked diligently with them to tie in the new modern look with some of the existing features at the center with the cornice. If you see some of their elevations. They do have some of the brick veneer as well. So that was a nice touch, but that being said, staff recommends that the DERC move this item forward to the planning commission for consideration.
All right, thank you, George. And traffic didn't have any comments on anything? If
They
you're
have
aware.
their conditions. We've received conditions from all the departments.
Perfect. Is the
Which is-
applicant here? Oh,
Oh, no, I just wanted noted that the applicant is required to complete a environmental control, pre-treatment, plan check review, separate from any planning or building department review.
That's standard for
Understood.
restaurants. So
does anybody else have any comments? All right, so we're just, this is just staff recommending that the DRC move this up to the planning commission for just open-ended date, George?
This is for the next available planning commission, which would be February 11th.
February.
Yes.
All right, so do I have a motion? A motion. Second? All approved?
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. Moving on to item number 4.
All right. So item number 4 is conditional use permit number 24-22. This is a request to establish, to allow the establishment and operation of an approximate 2,600 square foot place of assembly, religious facility on an existing development with a total lot size is approximately 0.76 acres. The project is located at 3606 East Highland Avenue. This would be at the northeast corner of Palm and East Highland. This project it's in this commercial general 1 zone. This project would be categorically exempt pursuant to 15301. Existing facilities, there's no modifications or anything like that to the building. We're simply just moving into an existing space. That being said, similarly, we did get, let's say, some conditions. There's not a whole lot of development actually happening. Most, if not all, this is to establish the use in an already existing developed center. So we do have some comments and conditions. That being said, staff recommends that the Development Environmental Review Committee move this item forward to the Planning Commission for consideration.
All right, thank you, George. And did we have a swim going for February 11th as well?
Yes.
Okay. So the recommendation is that staff recommends that the DRC move this item forward to the planning commission for February 11th. Do I have a motion?
A motion.
A second? All approved? Thank you. All right. Moving right along here, item number 5 today. Item number 5 is a subdivision 24-05 for tentative parcel map 20884. It's a request for the consolidation of 7 parcels containing a total of approximately 44.1 acres into 2 parcels. Parcel 1 containing approximately 6.30 acres, and parcel 2 containing approximately 37.79 acres. It is within the Calmac Cajon Creek specific plan zone. We are looking at it as categorically exempt pursuant to section 15315 for minor land divisions of the state CEQA guidelines. And today our recommendation is that staff recommends that the Development and Environmental Review Committee adopt resolution number 2025-001, approving subdivision 24-05 for tentative parcel map 20884, based on the findings of fact and subject to the recommended conditions of approval, and finding the project is subject to a categorical exemption under the California Environmental Quality Act. The applicant is not here, but they have accepted the conditions via email, and I have the authorization to go ahead and act on his behalf. So he doesn't have any concerns. Was there any concerns from staff? So our recommendation today is that we the DRC adopt resolution 2025-001 approving subdivision 24-05 and finding that the project is subject to a CEQA exemption. Do I have a motion? A motion. The second? All approved?
Yes. Yes.
Any denies? All right, motion passes. Unless anybody has any other comments, we're gonna go ahead and adjourn. The next regular meeting of the DRC will be held on Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025 here at 10 o'clock. Thank you, everybody.